Welcome back to American Morning. Today, more than $100 billion are now in the pipeline from Washington to rebuild the nation's roads and bridges. But with so many families struggling to make ends meet, is that the best use of tax dollars? Our next guest says yes. I'm joined by Pennsylvania Governor Ed Rendell. He's co-chair of the Building America's Future Coalition, along with Governor of California Arnold Schwarzenegger and New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg. The three actually met with President Obama on Friday. Governor Rendell, great to have you with us. Thanks.
Good morning, Karen.
You talk about this infrastructure bank, saying that, it'll probably be about $1.6 trillion all told to be able to improve our nation's infrastructure. Now, when you met with President Obama on Friday, did he indicate a willingness to fund such an investment?
Well, we were talking about more than just a stimulus. Look, our nation's roads are in trouble. They're congested and choked. Our bridges are in terrible condition. In New Orleans and Cedar Rapids, our levees are breaking. We need to do something, and we need to do it over a prolonged period of time. The American Society of Civil Engineers estimates we've got a almost $2 trillion infrastructure gap right now just to repair what we've got. To build a high-speed rail line, for example, would cost much more. So we've got to go about a long-term proposal. Now, obviously, this is not the greatest time to spend money conventionally in the federal budget. So we talked to President Obama about an important change. One, creating an infrastructure bank that could be in part funded by private investment as opposed to government dollars. Number two, changing the way we do infrastructure. Polls have shown that the public wants to spend money on infrastructure but don't want to spend it through the normal system, the political system. They want accountability, they want decisions made by experts, and that's what the infrastructure bank would do.
Critics are arguing that, we have to pick and choose a bit here. Yes, we're in trouble. We need a stimulus. We need, obviously, to repair. Anybody can just look around their own, local area and say, I can tell you 5 things that need to be repaired right now. But according to the Congressional Budget Office, we're looking at a nearly $10 trillion deficit over the next decade, and that there has to be cuts somewhere. It can't be all spending.
Well, that is true, and we have to pick and choose. But remember, you saw what happened in Minnesota. We saw what happened in Cedar Rapids when the levees were insufficient. Infrastructure that's in poor condition is a public safety hazard. It's also economic competitiveness. How fast we move goods in this global economy will determine in great part whether the American economy stays viable. So this is a crucial need to invest in a 5 to 10 year program. And by the way, the best upside to it is every $1 billion of infrastructure spending, according to experts, 25,000 jobs and plenty of orders for factories, orders for steel factories, lumber, concrete, asphalt. And that's exactly what we need. That's why infrastructure, in my judgment, is the best part of the stimulus program.
And that's what I want to ask you about.
It puts people to work.
I just want to say one thing. Last time we had the governor of Minnesota on, he said it was a design flaw, not crumbling infrastructure, that caused the I-35W bridge. I just want to make sure, because
I understand. He's very sensitive about that. But notwithstanding that, it's a fact that there are tens and tens of thousands of bridges in America in dangerous condition.
Absolutely. And now I want to ask you about that, as you said, putting people back to work. The infrastructure plan was something that was heralded as being able to provide some sort of immediate stimulus, meaning if there's a shovel-ready project, you can get people on the job, you can put people back to work. But we saw, even in places like in your own state, that shovel-ready doesn't always mean shovel-ready because of various, snags, hang-ups that happen in local politics and the local needs of the community. How do you get these projects moving faster and create these jobs now?
Well, remember, it depends on the definition of shovel-ready. What the Obama administration has set as a goal is that all of these projects be ready to start construction within 6 to 9 months. That's the case in Pennsylvania. We're going to have, we have $1.026 billion. We're going to have all of that money contracted in 6 months, and work going on in about 70–80% of that. You're going to see the work start heavily in May, June, July, August, September. You're going to see people packing lunch pails again, going back to work that haven't worked for a while. You're going to see those orders pouring into Pennsylvania steel plants and concrete and asphalt plants. And it's going to be heavy starting in May, June, July, August, and September. And that's exactly what we need. My state lost 43,000 jobs in February.
Right.
We need to put people back to work, and we need to put them back to work soon. But you can't just snap your fingers and assume something's going to be shovel-ready. But when you consider that we got the go-ahead, I just signed the certification for my infrastructure money last week. the middle of March. So for work to begin in the middle of May, that's pretty good. That's
Yes.
60 days.
That's lightning speed for the government, too, right?
Yeah, sure. No question about it.
Governor Ed Rendell from Pennsylvania, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
A Hollywood tabloid television show goes inside the Beltway. Are members of Congress really the next Brittany, Paris, or Lindsay? We're asking